Christmas Eve in Yurtnowski house. And I wonder what's for dinner on Christmas Eve. So what is it that we have to do on Christmas Eve?
Well, the little girl next door who's 8 years old.
Look at these feet. Where did these feet come from?
Said that we have to put this food outside because it's for the reindeer. And if we don't put it out, Santa won't come. So I told her that we would put it outside tonight.
So I have to go outside in my bare feet. Notice I have my pajamas on.
You don't have pajamas on. That's a sweatshirt.
I just get done running my trains and I thought I was in for the night. I thought I finally caught a break. I didn't. I got to do reindeer food. I don't know, baby. A child at heart.
Tomorrow we have to do bird seed.
Tomorrow it's bird seed, and it's a Swedish tradition.
Yes.
When we see Ramo this summer, we'll see if it's a Swedish tradition or if we've been lied to.
People of Scandinavia traditionally feed the birds on Christmas Day to ensure good luck throughout the coming year. Spread the seed on your doorstep Christmas morning for New Year's good luck.
All right.
So this is for tomorrow.
I want to go flying tomorrow. What's the weather like tomorrow? Christmas Day? Everybody doesn't go flying on Christmas Day? Hard to believe. I'm not kidding. I'm going to try to get some flights tomorrow the way the weather's been. I'm getting so used to being cold, maybe I could go play for the Minnesota Vikings, the Green Bay Packers or something. Oh, this is our reindeer food. Elizabeth, we need more reindeer food. Frost on the pumpkin here, Christmas Day. This is our Swedish tradition. Now listen, Ramo, pay attention. This is a Swedish tradition. Bird seeds on the front porch on Christmas morning. It's Christmas morning. I see the flag isn't moving, and I get up at 6 in the morning. I'm going to run up to the field and get a couple of flights on the ARF. Hard to believe. Christmas Day. The birds are going to have seeds, and I'm going to hopefully get a couple flights. Now it'll be interesting to see if this decal holds up, because this is a water-soluble decal, the old thing from the kits, and this is the stick-on one. May not hold up, but maybe we can get John Brodak to send us some extra stick-on D, the real ones that belong on here. We'll see. And that's Butch, our pet mockingbird, up here. Every morning he's on the same branch or the same tree waiting for me to feed him. I heard it, Butch. Believe it or not, there are people that have to work on Christmas Day. That's horrible. They said it was 38 degrees and supposed to go to 45 today, but it feels a lot colder. There's a lot less wind today than yesterday, so we might really get some flights. It may really happen. Christmas Day flying the ARF. What an adventure. This whole thing's been a great adventure. Now notice as I get to the field, there's still ice on the thing, so it was, and I had ice on a pond this morning, so, but it's creeping up toward 40 degrees. Lucky me. Almost 40 degrees, almost 40. And that ice, there's still ice. In fact, this is the kind of stuff you can't fake over by our, that is chunks of ice. But the week here, it's Christmas. We're ready to fly. We have an ARF. We're 10 days into this. This is the 10th day. Into this 10 days ago, a box arrived at the door, and you can imagine all the adventure we've had since then. It's been a great adventure. Yeah, thinking back, this might be the only time I've ever flown on Christmas Day. But the kids are coming at 1 o'clock, so till then. And it's for sure the coldest day we've had, except the wind isn't howling. It's just average breeze. But it's really allowing us a new dimension. Minnesota Vikings. I love that. Chicago Bears. But the problem is we're not football players. Now what I hope I can get to do in the course of this session is get a little change to the CG, because we have taken so much weight out, and possibly I got a little baby tab on the outboard wing. Just get that finalized. Make sure we don't have a seagull keeping us company here. Whoa! Now, in between flights, what I found is a good way to do this. I got the trim tabs, what I did yesterday, because I know I've made changes here. I made up 3 of these, various sizes. And as an example right now, I know I need the next size bigger one. Well, if that doesn't work, I can put 2 of them on. Or I can adjust the angle. I don't even know if this Scotch tape is sticking the way it should. It's cold weather. I don't even know if I have any more Scotch tape. Oh my God, I may not have any more Scotch tape. If I'm out of tape, yeah, I think there's some in the van. There's some in the van. Now, I don't want the reason I don't want to tweak flaps at the field, and because I've been changing the vertical CG among other things, so I don't want to risk upsetting my neutral now, because it's turning pretty neutral. Let's see if this one works. Let's see if this will. If the tape will stay stuck, this will be a miracle. But having them all different sizes, as opposed to putting different bends in them, took me about 10 minutes to make them up with some little brass shim stock. Yeah, that'll work. You know what? I'm a little skeptical though. I'm going to put another piece of tape on it. And then, of course, we always have the choice. We can go home and tweak the flap a little. Or in the case of monocoque flaps, see, I keep forgetting we have monocoque flaps. One of the things you can do is just heat the flap with a heat gun and bend it. Sometimes that'll work. But I'd rather get, even if I had it neutralized, I'd want to have a little set of trim tabs just so I can fine tune it right here at the field. Now, the good news is the Raby rudder is really added a nice dimension up top. It's nice and solid now, where it wasn't solid before. It was marginal, so little by little, all these things are coming together. And the biggest one, of course, is to get some weather. What we're going to try to do today, we're going to set up the other camera up by the tripod. This is Christmas Day. These are the flights from Christmas Day, whatever we can get. We've been trimming out, doing some final trim with the trim tab, with some tail weight. We've got the weight down to 62 ounces here, and believe it or not, it's Christmas Day, and it's a flyable day, and I don't know what we're going to get, but it'll be fun to see. And after this flight, we'll try to put a little tail weight on for a little more rotation. And I can see from the way that the wind is very variable, I'm going to move the camera. Okay, this flight we got just a little bit of tail weight on it, about 1/8 of an ounce. And the only problem is doing these little minor adjustments. Now, little thing like the trim tab, this is why when I did the 90 ship, I spent so much time making that little horn up. I just wanted to have an easier way of doing it. A better way maybe, I'm not sure. Now with those lighter elevators, for sure, the CG is further forward than where it should be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I have a little bit of solder, put a little solder on the tail wheel, and then later today, or well, not today, the kids are coming over. Later in a week, make up a brass or find a brass tail wheel that's that size. You know, one thing, once this motor cools down between flights, and bar stock engines cool down like instantly. Now, if the weather stays nice like this, I'm going to set up the tripod, get a couple of tripod flights. We'll see. So this is what you get when you get back from a great day of flying on Christmas Day. Christmas Day flying. Kids will be here soon. I gotta go get out of these crazy flying clothes, warm up. Look at this. These things have stood the test of time. She made these. What a creative gal. Christmas 2006. Hope you don't mind sharing a few minutes of it with us. Hey, I didn't even open my Christmas presents yet. Let's see what's on the Christmas menu in the Ertnowski house. Oh, that looks good.
You want to get the whole table?
Yeah, I do. Zambuca and the coffee? All right. Oh, my God. Candy everywhere. Candy canes everywhere.
Yes. Right side of the plate.
That looks good.
Right side.
Who's serving? You serving coffee?
I'm just putting, actually I'm going to take,
Look at this. 400 pancakes in the oven. Ooh.
I'm always full.
What was on the table?
My name is John Brodak, and I love the ARFs. When they get out there and fly on Christmas Day so we can have better ARFs. Don't worry about it. It's Christmas. It's an ARF Christmas.
What are we doing, a photo op here? I want to eat those pancakes out.
I'll think about the second, but...
All this talking, we should be eating.
And then get the, there.
I don't think.
Yeah, that looks like a...
Oh, this is the seat where you said Maddie's first.
You can do coffee, you'll have to hold the lid on, honey. And Rob, you can do...
Karen, you've done a wonderful job. As I've always said, you've done a wonderful job.
Glass, I think.
Did you pour the orange juice and the champagne together? They're
I
already
poured the
together.
orange juice in there, then I poured the champagne in. And
More,
then I
more
put...
champagne and orange juice?
Oh, yes.
Actually, I think so. Yeah.
Because it's Rob, and it's Christmas.
Yay!
Hey!
Pointed it
What
out.
did I
No
ask you
mimosas?
yesterday?
No, I'm kidding. I'm only kidding around.
Mommy asked me if there were mimosas, and I said I don't know.
Should I get the sauce?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so you got my bacon. Where's the bacon for the rest of the people? Just put that by me. You like bacon too? Let's see how crispy this is.
I told them I would call them.
Ooh, yeah, that looks
I know, I
nice.
should turn this off.